Hey, so hopefully today my phone doesn't freeze up. We don't have a lot of time on here today because I didn't charge my phone. Let me turn this down. Yeah, I didn't charge my phone. It was on the charger for a little bit, but I was listening. Uh-oh, let me take those notifications off. Hold on one second. Hey, everybody that's popping in. Go ahead and get your planners, journals, if you don't have them already, whatever you think you want to work in today. All right. I am going to, we're going to do a half sheet, but I'm going to show y'all what I started working on in my monthly planner. Stuff sticks on it. Is that, did I get on there? Like tape runner. Oh, shame, that was on the back side. Okay, so this is the monthly planner that I did in the video. Hopefully y'all have watched the video. If not, make sure you watch it after we hop off of here. And put it like this. Got to light my little candle. Hey, Joy. All right, so this is the monthly planner that I did on the video. My pens from Scribbles by KP came in, so I have 4 more pens. So I'm super excited. So my KP stash is building, but y'all know now I can't buy anything else. So until April, oh joy. All right, so this is the monthly layout I showed y'all, and I'm starting to build the pages out a little bit. Hey, Monique. So I'm excited about this because each page is going to have a different theme, but it's going to be a monthly overview. So this is self-care. This side will be fitness. This side will be for my son completely. And then family and friends. So things that I want to do throughout the month. This will be finances. And then whatever I need to buy for the month, it'll be a running list over here. And I'll probably break that down into categories. And then I started working on my social media page. So this one it's a little fun. So I'll be putting like my goals and certain things that I want to do, and I'll break it down by Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you have a monthly planner and you have all those extra pages and you're trying to figure out what can I do, you can pretty much put your goals for the month inside of, break it down each page if that's something you want to consider trying. And as I build them out, hey Janae, as I build them out, hey Tammy, I'll, kind of show y'all. And then on this back part, that's going to be notes. So I just kind of wanted to show y'all a little bit. Hey Ada, how I started. So I took some sticky notes and just basically said, this is what I want on this page. And as I get to each page, I'll know like this is what I'm going to put on here. So that is all I have in here so far. And then this, I believe I'm going to let this. Hey, tell him I said what's up. Oh, battery is low on here. Hey, Tarshell. So, yeah, that's that. So, I'll do one more flip through for everybody that came on. This is the monthly planner. So, if y'all have a monthly planner and you're trying to figure out, okay, I know I'm a budget in it, but I'm going to have so many extra sheets. What can I do with those sheets? You can set out your monthly plans, but break it down into categories. So, I compartmentalize pretty much everything in my life. So in February, I already have a cover page, and you put your goals and stuff over here. But on this page, I'll kind of write a letter to myself what I want to accomplish in the month. Y'all know I like journaling, so that'll be a short journal moment. I'll fill in my bills and stuff on here. And then this right here will be a running brain dump. So I'm just going to go in here and kind of jot things down that I want to do, and they won't be category specific on here. Then when we flip, this is when I'm starting to break it down into categories. So the first thing that I have is self-care. Next will be fitness because I need to resume that. Then I have what's going to be called Ty's World. That's specifically for my son. Then family and friends. So whatever he has going on, haircuts, track meet, anything that's dealing with him will be on one page so I can keep up for the month. And then finances. This will be, bills, whatever, and then things to buy. And then right here is the social media page that I started building out. And I'll set whatever goals, certain things that I know I want to do. And that will go on this page. And I actually have a social media section in here. And then this last page will kind of be notes to run me on to the next month. So again, if you have a monthly planner and you've kind of been a little bit confused, like what am I doing with those extra pages? That is a suggestion on something you can do if you want to try that. All right. So now we are going to grab our planner and we are going to find what sheet I'm going to plan on in here. So we're going to do another daily sheet. Remember, we filled the other one up. So I was looking for, I wanted to do one a little bit differently. I may build one out from scratch, but I don't know if I really want to build it from scratch for real. So let me see what else I have in here. So just keep. So this is the one from today. And this is how you know you got so much paper in. Okay. So these are pretty much prepped for you, but I don't, oh, that's what we can do. Because I don't think I've ever done, I don't think I've done a plum paper one with you all. Yeah, I'm almost certain I haven't done a plum paper. Okay. So yeah, let's do the plum paper. And let me just grab a little bit extra because I need a little bit of a backing on this. I don't know where all y'all live, but out here it is raining super hard. All right, so tomorrow is Thursday, which means we need to pull out the sheet, the weekly sheet, just so we can see what we have in front of us. And that is going to be right here. All right. So this is the sheet that you have just to look and see what's going on. Let me plug this up. Tyler. Ty. Yeah. What are you doing? Okay, well, you need to finish your homework. All right, so tomorrow is Thursday. Okay. And so this is a pretty clean layout. So you can do one or two things. You can keep this super simple and just do straight pen and small functional stickers, or you can add a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do first is go in and write what we have, and then I'll probably build the stickers around that. So tomorrow will be the 24th. And that's the 19th. And then it will be Thursday. And I'm just going to color this TN with the mild liner highlighter, just so we know what that is. And today's focus, I'm just going to put be productive. Okay, so this layout gives you 3 categories. So it says immediate, important, insignificant. So insignificant probably would be something like how we get on YouTube and we binge watch all day, right? So is that something that I'm going to want to do? Then you get your time schedule, and it takes you from 5 to 9 p.m., which I like, and it gives you like a little mini break in between. So it's kind of like it gives you half hours. So I like that a lot as well. So there's a couple of things I know for sure that I have coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and write those down first. At 9 o'clock, I have an eye appointment. I know my son has track practice, and I know that I need to pick him up in this slot right here. So I know that I need to go to my investment job at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I also know that I'm going to meet my godmom for lunch. We haven't decided on the exact time, so I won't put that in a time slot. I will put that over here, right? So when you don't know what time, you don't necessarily have to put it over here. You just want to make sure you have it somewhere on your paper. So I'm going to put, I moved my hand too fast on that. I'm going to put lunch with godmommy. And so if you notice on here, I already pulled a couple of things. Now, I initially was supposed to have 11 o'clock meeting, but because I have that eye appointment, I decided to do the online meeting. We have a choice. You can either drive in or you can do one online. So I'm going to do the online meeting. So I have an online meeting, and then right after that, my son's track team, we do a conference call. So I'm going to put track call. And usually that other meeting is only going to be 30 minutes. So I'll be running back to back with phone calls. So I'm going to put track call. So far y'all see how we're filling things in. And then immediate, that's going to pretty much be stuff like meditate, pray. Some people put it one and the same, but I don't put it one and the same. So meditate, pray. Those are like just two that I need to do for sure. Like, and of course, you know, naturally, you know, get ready. Some people will put everything down to a T. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. You know, some stuff is obvious. Brush your teeth, get ready, get dressed. Don't have to really do all of that. Now, what I do need to do, because I'm not always on target, is breakfast. So those are the things that we have in here. Now, when I have a space like this, I'll probably do like a quote, or that can be like a journal entry if I choose to do so. Insignificant, tomorrow is Thursday. With TV shows and stuff, I tend to catch them the day after. So I can't even tell you what comes on. For sure, I do know that I watch, what is that show called, y'all? Now that I'm trying to tell you. Manifest. I think that's the one that it's called, where the plane disappears and then it comes back. That's one of them that I watch. So, you know, that might be TV time. So insignificant would be YouTube binge. And then TV time. Okay, yeah, that show is good. I don't know. I think somebody, matter of fact, on YouTube mentioned Manifest, and I watched it, and I am hooked. I need to know, like, where did that plane go? So that's a good show. Do any of y'all watch that? All right, so now we just have the basic stuff in, right? So for some people, this would just be perfect for them. I don't need anything else. I don't want it all fancy or anything, and that's fine. I have a creative nature, creative spirit, so I'm gonna need to see a little bit of something on there. It's so good to binge watch though. Like, so certain shows like that, I need to at least be able to watch 2 to 3 episodes, because I get mad when you watch that one episode and then you got to wait the next week. I'm like, don't nobody want to do that. So meditate, pray, breakfast, lunch. I'm going to put important journal time. Even though we know I do that anyway, we're going to put journal time. Now, I need to do a video, but I think I'm going to push that one to Thursday. Not Thursday, Friday. I need to do a Product review. I think I'm going to just come live tomorrow. You know what? No, I'm not. That's too much going on. That's their online call. That's track. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all might not see me on social media tomorrow in reference to doing a video per se. But then you never know. Sometimes I can push a couple of things out. I do need to work on some new releases that'll be coming out Friday. It's pretty much worked on, but I need to go over some things. So I'm gonna put J new releases. All right, so I got that right there. So again, do I have any functional planners on here that you're like, oh, this is all I need and that's enough? Or do most of you all prefer, like, now I need to add some extra stickers and stuff in there? Let's see. And I am winging it because I don't have all of my sticker books over here. So we got Tiny. Yeah, Janae, journal cards are going to come back. Yep, those are coming back. That will be coming back. I have to look at my schedule. I believe it's in March that I have it scheduled. I believe it is March. But yes, those are coming back. So let's see what stickers are in here that we can add on here, just so it's just a little bit more of a pop on the page. So I know I said I need to eat breakfast, so we can always put a little bacon and egg. And it's interesting. I've never really shown on here using the journal cards. I need to do that more. I don't know why I don't do it. So oh, y'all know what I need to do. And I got my stickers in today from Oso Paper Co. And, hold on, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put that up right? Why don't I ever use the tool that I have to peel up stickers and nobody will ever know? Okay. So this says drink more water. Y'all know I like drinking water, but we're going to put her on here because she's real cute. And I think I'm going to just put this down in the notes section. Okay, so that says drink more water. And then we have lunch. I'm not really going to put any more food right there because that's too close. I don't want that to bunch up because then that's just going to bother me a little bit. Oh, look, I don't even remember which one I did. A lot of times I layer my cards and I'll put them over in my journals. So yeah, I do have some that I'm working on. But like I said, those will be in March. Now we have TV time. I'm not saying that I'm going to eat popcorn with TV time, but sometimes it just reminds me of popcorn. And I'm going to layer a couple of these stickers so y'all can kind of see what you can do with your stickers. So let's just say you had a TV. So I don't know if a lot of y'all have the Tiny book and you're like, what do I do with this Tiny book and all of these stickers? Now, I've seen people actually write inside of the TV and put the TV show. I don't have time for all of that, trying to write super small. I tried it before, and I realized I wasn't about that life. So I'm going to put this TV right here in between YouTube Binge and TV because, again, I act like YouTube is TV because in my world it is. So that's just my little thing right there. And then I have a track call, and I'm going to do that a little different. I'm going to put a sneaker right there. And that sneaker is in this book. This I do know. Okay, so it was on the Journal Live. And so then we have that track call right there. And my son also has, I forgot about that. He also has math tutorial before he even hits track practice. So that's Math. And then track practice. Now, for anybody that's on here, I know I always ask y'all, do y'all remember what book the glasses are in? I don't know why I'm never in arm's reach of a book that has the glasses. Supermom. Huh. I think that might be in arm's reach. Let me see. Okay, Supermom. I know you're somewhere over here. Okay, so let's see in here. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't use them all. I see some sunglasses, but that's not the one I want. Yeah, and this book just tearing apart. I don't know what I did with the string off of it. And I think I might have used all of them out of here. That sucks. Yeah, I think I used them all. So I'm gonna put the little thing where it looks like the eyes are closed for my eye appointment. I used all of my planner basics and I never bought that book again. Yes, I never bought that book again. So my eye appointment is at 9. And depending on if he has to give me a shot in my eye tomorrow, it'll depend on when I'm going back to work or if I'm going to just sit out for about 2 hours before I return. But I know lunch will be somewhere in that middle section. And so then I put another reminder down here. I did put JJJ, new releases. So I want a computer of some sort, possibly. And then I always kind of like a cup. I don't know why I feel like if you have a cup or a coffee cup, that means you're doing work. But that's just kind of what goes on in my thought process. And then at the bottom, you can put, when you finish for the day, you can put today's accomplishment. So let's just say, y'all know I like to say you went to work or you did self-care. Let's say you participated in self-care. Speaking of which, we need to put that on here too. Remember to purr. And even though journal time can go with purring, but we want to make that something a little bit different. So I have to figure out what kind of activity I will do in reference to purring tomorrow. And then I can really let this just be it. I don't have to put a whole lot of extra stuff on there. You know, I'll flip through and look at a couple of more books just to see if there's anything in there. But you can keep your stuff as basic as possible so you can still focus on what you really need to do. I know a lot of times we like to fill the pages up, but sometimes we kind of need to see exactly what we need to do. So keep that in mind. Sometimes if you know that you're going to get easily distracted, minimal stickers will probably be the way for you to go. And again, I'm just looking to see if there's anything in here that I want to put. And I don't believe that there's going to be. Oh, yeah, there was a good old sticker that said eye exam. Oh well. And yeah, so I don't think I'm going to add anything else on here. Yeah, because it's no need. So this is how you can keep this stuff pretty simple. And you don't have to overwork it. So once we finish, of course, we're taking it back. Now let me show you on the back of this. So with Happy Planners daily sheets, you tend to get a note section on the back. With this one, you do not. It just runs to the next day. So you can do one or two things. You can repurpose the sheet, or you just allow it to roll to the next day. Usually I would just go to the next day on that and just use it up. I don't really repurpose these that much because I really feel like they're used more for functionality than anything. Yay, your journal is growing. How's everybody else's journals growing? Matter of fact, we can pull the journal out in a second since we got that planning out the way. And that's another thing y'all realize. Your planning shouldn't take all, if you're doing daily sheets. We're talking about daily sheets right now. When you're doing your daily sheets, your goal is to pull from your weekly list and then keep it moving. You don't need to be working overtime for a daily sheet. That defeats the purpose of productivity. So the goal is to be productive. Now, Janae, what kind of journal are you using? Move these up in the correct section. So if y'all weren't on here Monday we did a motivational page, and then on that back side we already worked out our end of the week page, which is a recap. And so all I'm doing is moving these weekly sheets inside of close to the week that we're in. All right, so let's close this little baby on up, move it out of the way. And let's get the personal journal and let's set up a page. Which ones are your favorite sheet, Joy? Okay. So I have a page already clipped so we can start. And let's see. Out, girl. A journal is a journal. Ain't no regular journal. That's your journal. Okay, so I don't know what I want to write about tonight, but I do know I just want the page to be cute. So I believe y'all name me 3 colors, and then I'll build the page off of that while I'm looking for some other stuff. So list 3 colors you would like to see, and I'm gonna look for the common colors that y'all post. Oh yeah, I like the you got this mama sheet too. Okay, so I heard purple. Okay, I see purple twice. So we got purple pulled out. Purple and red actually go. Got red. I need one more color. Purple, red, and pink. Actually, that's different. We're going to make that work. Okay, let me find a pink. Purple, red, and pink. Okay, so we're going to do purple, red, and pink. But I'm going to do some variations of these colors. So I'm going to do purple, red, and pink. All right. And I'm looking to see if I have some. I'm just trying to see if I got some die cuts sitting somewhere close to me that I would actually want to use. And it's looking like a no. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out our good old journal sticker book in a second. They are, aren't they, Tasha? I'm like, this is like really cute. Looking at you know, when you hear it at first, it kind of sounds like, what you gonna do with those colors? I'm glad this rain waited until we got back in the house. Because it sounds like the water just filling all the way up. Oh yeah, you see the no spin sheet? They'll probably be coming back to the store, just not in that color. So those colors are gonna change a little bit. And it'll be saying a little some different stuff on there. I want okay, so these right here are highlighters. They're called mild liners. And so they are highlighter. Well, they're called mild liners because they're not going to be as bright as a highlighter. And then this is a, y'all let me get it right today because y'all know I always mess it out. This is a Tombow pen. And it's used for like brush lettering. So it has a brush letter tip and then it has a fine point tip that you can write with. And then this right here is a marker pen by Zig. It's just a basic marker pen. And I think I already know what I'm going to write about, y'all. I have been overthinking just everything too much. So I'm going to do my little practice lettering real quick. And I'm going to write the word stop. Let's see. And then I'm going to go around. Oh, well, welcome to journaling. I think you will like it. You will see that it doesn't have to be complex. You make it, this is so pink, y'all. That was not what I was trying to pick up. You'll find your way and make it fun, and I'll show you different ways you can journal where it doesn't seem like all you have to do is just write a whole bunch of words. All right, so that line needs to be a little bit thicker. So yeah, the title of this one is going to be Stop Overthinking. And then in my journal moment tonight, I need to reflect on what's causing me to overthink. What can I do to combat those thoughts? So that is something that I want to focus on in my journal moments tonight. So that I can get out of my head, because sometimes I'm like, all right, this is taking too much. All right. And all I'm doing is outlining the letters. And this outlining is not for perfection today. Usually I'll try to perfect it a little bit more, but not on this here day. Okay, so far I have that. I'm saying stop overthinking things. And then what I'm going to do, still incorporate some of these other colors. And so though I'm telling myself to stop overthinking things, I have to kind of focus on what am I overthinking, right? So there needs to be a space somewhere on here for me. This is just my way of journaling, like what am I overthinking? Now I can do that in a couple of ways. I can either kind of write the question, what am I overthinking? And just write, just strictly write, put a timer on and write, or I can kind of make it something that I want to look at. I can pull some stickers from the journaling sticker book. And I think that's what we're going to do. Alright. I'm like, where am I running over this little strings? Okay, so we are going to look in the journaling books. And we're going to see what we have in here. I just like this little typewriter. It makes me thinking of getting your thoughts out. And then we are going to see, is there any boxes that I can use out of here? And then I find some glasses after we leave the other page. So I don't really like anything in here for this right now. So I'm going to look for the other book that we have, which is, this is the other journal book. So again, if y'all have those journal books, you pull them out and you use them however you want to use them. And so I can do one or two things. I can use one of these big old boxes, or I can use the smaller ones. So what I'm going to do so that I don't overwhelm myself even in my thoughts, I'm just going to put down 3 boxes so I can say, what am I overthinking in 3 areas? Because there are 3 things that I know for a fact that I'm overthinking. And then when I write those things down, I also want to see, is there a correlation? Like, do they all link? Which, of course, I know what it'll be. So I can pretty much say, yeah, they do link. So again, I want to break that cycle. But I'm just showing that there's like a flow of my thoughts roaming. And so the reason I like to journal is to get those thoughts out of my head, right? So once I get these thoughts out of my head, I can do one or two things. I can keep replaying it, or I can decide that I want to focus on it and work on getting through whatever is bothering me. Now, I'm going to kind of layer stuff because I like layering. And this is where I'll be able to pull some more of the colors in. So right now everything looks stark white against this cream like looking paper, so that's where the colors that we chose we'll put on there. Let me get that just a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take this little red. Let's color that in a little bit. How's everybody doing? Y'all real quiet on me today. Usually we be talking. What's going on? We don't have to be serious just because I'm talking about something super serious. Do you have your journals out, your planners out? What do you have in front of you? Oh, and just in case anybody's wondering what kind of pens these are, this is Pentel Energel. And I don't see the purple, so my purple will be by Paper Mate. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good to know. Okay, that purple is real dark. I tried it. And I didn't put the stick down too good. Thank you. All right, so you see how we layered the boxes. Now, if you want this box to kind of stand off of the page, you can do a couple of things. Yeah, I know I love outlining with gray, but we're not going to outline with gray today. You can take whatever color scheme that you're using, and even though it kind of has a shadow drop box, you can still go underneath that box. And all it's going to do, and then on the side of one box. You don't have to surround the entire box. You can do that color right there. You can take the pink and do the other box. And you can drop the shadow on the other side if you don't want it to seem like it's super close to the other one. And then you can decide what color you're going to do over there. So we know there's really no true red highlighter. So I am going to end up pulling out the gray. And I'm going to highlight this from the top part down to the side. And then that just kind of gives you another shadow thing if you want to do it that way. And again, you don't have to. This is just something that I want to do. Now, what I'm going to do is pull out a couple of stickers that I know remind me of what's going on in my mind right now. So things to stop overthinking. And now this is going to be the part where all these sticker books come in handy, right? So I believe it may be in one of these. And I'm going to put a whole cluster of stickers in one little area. Thank you. Okay, so that's one little box. Of things that I gotta stop overthinking. And so obviously that's gonna be bills and stuff, right? Then I need another sticker. And I think it may be in here. And so in this one, it says, I don't want that one, y'all. I know what I want. And all I'm trying to do is avoid getting up. Let me see what else we have. So what I really want is a computer, because sometimes I overthink work. Like, I put too much stress for work. So yeah, let me go get that. I think it's right over here. Hold on, y'all. All right. And then I come with a whole nother sticker book that I don't need. Okay, so I'm going to, oh y'all, this, I want to put her on here because she's super cute. Like, I mean, she not happy, but she cute. So we gonna put her on here. All right, so that's one thing that I just have to stop. Just worried about. Okay, and then the other one, and when I say work, it's not that I don't love what I do. I am a overthinker in a lot of ways, so I always want to, like, okay, how can I make this happen? This needs to happen. I don't feel like it's moving like I want it to. So that's something that I have to work on. So that's why I have that computer right there. And I am going to write the word work in there. And then I'm gonna put her with an emotional face on the front. Let's see which one I want to do. She kind of got like that not today face. And then actually Fee had the word not today. So I want that right there, but I need to move it slightly. Okay, so I put not today right there. And then I have one more thing I need to do. And so I'm the type of person, anytime I have to do something new, so like I have to get a new car, stuff like that stresses me out. And I gotta stop overthinking things and claim things that they will happen. So that's why you see that right there. And so these are the things that I need to stop overthinking, right? So we know what I need to stop overthinking, and I'll go in and write those words because I like to actually tangibly write things, because in order for me to face it, I need to write it. Yes, I'm saying it on screen and that's cute, but I need to write it, get it out of my hands. And then over here, I will focus on what can I do to stop overthinking. And I don't want to write that in red. I want to write And so on this page, I'll go down and write what I'll stop overthinking, what ways I'll stop overthinking. And I can tell you one major way to stop overthinking things, y'all, is stop holding everything in. Now, this doesn't mean go talk to any and everybody, right? You still got to be strategic in who you talk to. But if you need to talk to a counselor, a trusted friend, somebody, sometimes you got to stop trying to figure things out on your own. Because a lot of times we end up staying in a certain situation because we're trying to be superwoman, superhero. We care too much about what we think people are going to say and do. And half people ain't even thinking about what you're thinking about. We be creating all these scenarios in our head. So we kind of got to figure out, what can I do to stop overthinking these things? Why am I overthinking these things? What fear have I set? And why? Another thing for me, meditation and prayer, right? I just got to be real. Like, I can't say that I'm going to trust and have faith in something, and then I keep going back to the drawing board of, I don't know, maybe I'm overwhelmed. So those are things that I'll be doing on that page over here. So we are approaching week 4, y'all. How are most of y'all feeling about your journal experience if you just started? And or if you're not new to it, but this approach is new, have you tried any of the things we've done in the past 3 weeks? And so one thing that I like to do is I say stuff even if I'm not to the point that I completely believe it just yet. You will see me write this often. I don't know how many of y'all pay attention. You'll see me write, trust the process. And sometimes I have to hear myself say it and I have to see it. So I'll write it consistently, like, trust the process, trust the process. And again, there will be more of a physical journal entry. That's where it'll be kind of line by line right here. But I like writing trust the process. So okay, so you said you're very interested. You just need to get into it. And so what I would say is just start small, right? So you don't even have to do this much. Even I usually like to motivate you to write something, a positive quote, and then do that. You don't have to do anything big initially. You just want to start small. Just, you say, this week I'm going to write 1 page and I'm going to add a little highlighter and then I'm done. Or you can even pull a sticker from a sticker book, post it on the page, date it, and that could be your journal moment for the day. You're still expressing what you thought, but you're going to handwrite that date, so you put a little bit of that pen on that page, and then you'll be done. Awesome. Yeah, you don't have to fill up the page. It's such a misconception. So remember I said that we're going to trust the process. Now, if you have some of these stickers at the house, the colorful boxes, and you're like, what to do with these colorful boxes? I just bought this sticker book because everybody bought the sticker book and fear of missing out. These sticker books are cool too because it'll make you feel like I don't have to fill up the whole page. You can layer boxes again and you can still write your thoughts, right? So let's see what they have in purple if I haven't used all of the big ones up yet. I don't think I have. Well, let's see what they have in pink. Oh, no, purple. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So let's just say you say, I really want to write, but I get overwhelmed if I have to fill up all these pages. We're going to handle this real quick. You don't want to fill up the whole page? You don't have to fill up the whole page. Ways I will stop overthinking things. That went down a little crooked, but it's gonna work for this good old day. I'm not even gonna pull it up. You can put this down right here and you can fill that in, right? That could be, I mean, because you might not have a whole sheet of ways you're gonna stop overthinking things. You may say, I'm gonna stop overthinking things by actually dealing with them, right? Part of the reasons we overthink things is because we don't approach the situation. So for example, if we're talking about bills, let's say you got a bill that's due and you didn't say it, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. They gonna keep doing X, Y, Z, but you ain't even talk to the bill collector. Every time the bill collector call, you running the other way, right? A lot of times when you talk to them, they'll change your interest rate, they'll work something out, they'll move your bill date around. So the whole time we create scenarios in our head and we don't try to see if there's a remedy to that solution. I mean, to that problem. We don't try to see if there's a solution. So ways I would stop overthinking things. Stop trying to act like you the bank. That's my issue when it comes to the car. I'm like, Lord, they gonna look at this ACT score versus this SAT score and say, girl, what you think we gonna do? However, there are so many programs in place that I gotta get out of my own way. So for me, it's like, all right, girl, you gonna call these people, you gonna go up there, you gonna put it out in the atmosphere. This is what I need. What we gonna do? So that's where I am, kind of like, okay, get out your way. When it comes to work, I am okay, I know what I want to do. I know how it is. I have it written down. I'm actually doing the steps to get the work done, but I'm still busy like, is this enough? Is it good enough? Well, what if they don't? I have a good support system behind me, y'all, because if it was not for them, y'all wouldn't see any stickers in the shop. Y'all would just be like, okay, she said she gonna release something, but she ain't released something yet. So it's also good to have that support system around you. Thanks, Joy. She's on here, and it's a couple other people. I'm not gonna call them out because I didn't see their name popping up, and I don't want them being like, you ain't have to say my name. All right, so that's what we have right here. Ways to stop overthinking things. And then remember I said I'm gonna do trust the process. So I want to find another sticker to show you how you can put that down. And let's see if we can find something pink. I kind of want like a different shape so it's not all. Well, actually the mom book has some stickers too. And so if y'all haven't caught on, I'm purposely showing y'all how to use these stickers in these other books so that y'all can put them to use and shop your stash. So I'm gonna write up here, trust the process. And then we have a little purple. To trust the process. Then I'm gonna put right here, remove doubt. And then the other one, I'm going to put speak life. All right, so I'll put that right there. So I'm going to go in and write this, and it's